Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy review, and today we have from the Galactic Odissey collection the Biosfera Autobot clones. How do you pronounce this? Biosfera? I don't know. Biosfera. Anyway, it's a lot of brown box. The only thing is that's the box of the Dominus Criminal Pursuit, and they have like their own kind of logo. And yeah, these are the only two from the Galactic Odyssey I've been able to get so far, but it's okay. I hope I can get the one with Ratchet and Lifeline at some point. Let's see if they produce it a bit more. I don't know, they make it so hard to get. And this is what we have inside. We have the planet Micron, Botropolis, Biosfera, Dominus and Paradron. That's, I guess, the same box for all the Galactic Odyssey figures. And here we have the clones looking good. I don't have the other clones. I don't remember their names right now. The ones who turn into a wolf and into an eagle kind of thing. I have them in Germany and I'm in Mexico right now. So what we have here is this legal stuff. We have our instruction booklet, the figures on a tray, and we have this card which barely fits into the box, and now I'm not able to take it out. So, and there we have a lot of information about Biosfera, so you can pause it right now if you want to read it, because I won't read it out loud for you. And yeah, you can check it out on your own, and there you have like the artwork, or yeah. And here we have again the logo for this 2-pack, or their symbol, or whatever that is. And that's it for the packaging. So let me take it out of the way. Here we have our clones, and they're just, they have no accessories. They're just, it's just the two of them, you know. So let me just get them free. I guess that was it. I don't even know how these guys are called. I hope it seems they don't have a name in the instructions either. They're just the Razor clones, or what's their name? We'll check that in a moment. Maybe their names are somewhere, written somewhere, you know. So these are the two figures we get, looking good. They are they are almost the same body as those two clones from earlier on Earthrise, which I just forgot their names. But yeah. This one clearly is a racing car, and the other one I think is supposed to be a jet of sorts. So let me bring the camera down a bit. Now the instructions, we have no name for these guys. Oh yes, it's Autobot Fastlane and Cloudraker. Both are Autobots, of course. We'll leave this here because we'll need it in a moment. And yeah, let's go about the details. Okay, this guy has his whole what's the name of this thing? In Spanish we call it alerón. But this whole part is part of his head, so if you want to give him some brain damage, you just flap this thing around. That's a bit unpractical because every time you want to turn, well, it's nice because you can turn the head like this a bit remotely, but at the same time you always have to maneuver the whole thing. But well, in my opinion, it's not the best engineering choice. I'm just automatically putting my finger there because I thought with warmth this image on his chest would become clearer, but it seems he's just painted a bit too dark. It's like brown on black, or brown black on brown, you know, it's very dark. Here you have the visor. I mean, the head is just a little stripe of metallic blue and white for the face plate. Both have exactly, I would say, the same head, or it looks like. And this guy also has like this thing, but this doesn't move. At least is more decent than in this guy's case, which the thing is just too present. The shoulders and the main body are the same. The legs, let me focus. The legs and everything looks like the same. The only difference is this guy has the jet on his chest plate, and this other guy has the little car. Like, they just indicate what they transform into. And yeah, it's just mostly the same figure. So now let's go over articulation and all of that. Both figures can, of course, just turn their heads. The heads are on a swivel. Let me use this guy for this section. The head is on a swivel. Both have shoulders, like, let's say due to transformation they have a bit of a butterfly joint, which can only go to the front, because to the back it's blocked by the way they're built. But it's cool to have this range of motion there. The shoulders can also go the way around. They can go 90 degrees. And because of the way this is shaped, you can only go like this. And well, you have to be careful not to get too wild and maybe break the peg there. Now there is nothing at the bicep, but the whole elbow, there's what you get, like your bicep swivel and some movement. The fists can go in and out. So if I remember, the other two guys didn't have any fist articulation. This is due to transformation, but at least you can move it a bit, you know. No turning, no swivel, nothing at the waist, it seems. And it is like that. I mean, it seems and it is. Nothing at the waist. And he has this flap that comes up, but I guess that's just due to transformation. Now the legs, they can do the full splits. they can kick all the way, over 90 degrees to the front. They can go 90 degrees to the back. You just have to maneuver around these moldings, these sections. There's plastic all around. It has the tie cut, can go all the way around, and you have a little less than 90 degrees of, you can make it, little less than 90 degrees knee bend to the back, and that's it. Nothing at the feet, just this little bit of in and out, in this case because the back of his legs are closed. And by this guy, let me see if there's any difference. This guy the feet can go all the way to the back due to transformation, and his knees can also bend much more than by the other guy. This is just because of the particularities of each case, And he also has a little bit more range to the back because he has a different keyboard. But everything else is just the same figure, So these two are cool, and they are, we're reviewing them, yeah? Now, to transform these guys, first of all we have to bring the arms here to the sides. First of all we bring the fists in. Then we bring the arms to the inside. Then we bring the flap upwards. It was already upwards. We turn the head around. We bring the flap to the front. Then we bring the feet together, if they allow us to. Yeah, just be careful there. Then we bring the feet downwards, and I think that's it. It clearly is a very sophisticated race car. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's this guy, no robot showing around. Okay, I guess these guys will be more like, I have all my transformers in robot mode, but they transform, so we have to transform them now and then, so that they don't rust. So for this little guy, Cloudraker, we bring the fists in as well. We turn the head around. We turn the arms like this, upwards. Then we bring the shoulders in with the butterfly joint. What else? We split the legs. We untap the wings like so. We bring the feet in, and then we proceed to open the legs like this, if I'm right, just like this. And then you have this little tab here which goes into this slot here, so we tap that in. You have to hold things together because it's a tiny robot, and not always, but sometimes transformations are simple but fiddly. Then you tap this other one as well, checking that everything is kind of aligned as much as possible, because everything starts to come undone. And then we just bring this up, kind of No, there's no kind of. It has to. Something has to make click here, I think. Yes, this is supposed to. Exactly. Well, this one kind of is a little bit more convincing to me, but it's obviously, well, it's G1-ish, you know, with when they made the more like Cybertronian looking designs that were all like this. I think I'm more convinced with this one. It looks more like something like a Cybertronian jet thing. So we have this guy, which is a racing car. It's also there, but it's yeah. This part is cool. The printer is also very 80s flavored. I don't know, I'm sure, I mean, maybe there was these guys quite probably had their G1 toy there, yeah, but I'm not an expert on everything G1, so I really started collecting Transformers again with the War for Cybertron line, and I've been getting a couple of older figures, but not everything, you know. But yeah, it's a great line. Let's take the instructions out of the way. And this guy, as you can see, he has a little metallic blue kind of cockpit there, and has the Autobot logo here, Autobot logo there, this little orangish, yellowish detail on the tip. He's a bit like the Tengu or something like that, like yeah, it's good looking, you know. Well, you have the face showing all the way below, but it's okay. And that kind of is it. Now, to get them back to the robot form, we just bring this down. Things look dangerously translucent, and yeah, I hope I don't. I mean, these guys are durable somehow. You bring the legs down, this build which holds them, then we take the feet out, and the wings go to the sides, just then we bring the arms out, there you are, fists out, turn the head around, and this is, what was this guy's name? Cloudraker, back to his robot form. Now for Fastlane, we just turn the feet around, the legs are done, we just bring them apart. That snapped like crazy. We can turn the head around. Well, we bring the arms out. Oh god, I think I'm done with this guy already. And then you bring the flap down, and that's Fastlane. So those are the little Biosfera Autobot clones. Now for size comparisons, we have here Blue Streak, which is one of my favorite Autobots, as I said already. We have here Barricade, and here we have, I forgot this guy's name. Yeah, and I don't have the instructions around, so forgive me about that. It was Punch and Counter Punch, and I think this is Punch. Look, I remembered. I was starting to get nervous. And here we have Lady Wolverine. Well, Wolverine, She-Wolverine. She's just Wolverine in the box, but for me, she's She-Wolverine. She scales right with these things supposedly don't go together, yeah, but she's like the same scale of these tiny guys, the Racing Patrol or whatever they're called, the Biosfera Autobot clones. She's smaller than the deluxe figures, but she's almost the same size with these guys. So that's just for information. So I hope you enjoyed this review and that it helps you decide if you get these figures or not. Please subscribe to my channel, leave a like and comment, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.